Okay, it looks like we should be live. Maybe. Hard to tell. Hopefully it's live. Let's see. I've got my channel open. Am I live right now? It says I'm live. Where am I live to? There we go. Hey, Mother Nerdlings, good to see you, good to see you. Sorry, I had to figure out where my chat box ended up. Perfect. Hey, Ange, how's it going? Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate it, Mother Nerdlings. I hope that you're having a good day at work. Thank you for popping in while you can. Yeah, I've been messing around with the new streaming setup, so it's a little bit different, but I'm still trying to figure it out. We're making it happen anyway, but I'm going to be at the computer working on some side projects tonight, so I figured I would turn the camera on and hang out. Can I put this up here? Is that how this works? Oh, perfect. That's awesome. But how have you been, Ange? I haven't seen you in chat in a long time. I haven't been live in quite a while too, so that's partly on me. I've been trying to get back into the channel a little bit. I did the next episode of the Will It poem. Yeah, I wasn't live there for about 6 weeks, Mother Nerdlings. I went into a little bit of a downward dip, and I wasn't very active on my channel, so I would love a watchathon or to get back into your algorithm. I've been trying to pump out some more content. There's another Will It poem episode on there that I just finished and posted that was a recommendation from Bree. So that was a lot of fun, actually. And I picked up the next bag of McCafe coffee to do the next episode. So episode 5 of Will It poem is going to be that one should be a much more uplifting poem. The Clorox container, that was some nightmare fuel. One of the comments on that video said it was Soylent Green. Yeah. Awesome. So happy I caught you tonight. I appreciate that, Ange. I'm happy to be here. Oh, there's some goofy stuff on the channel too, Mother Nerdlings. So don't feel obligated to watch any of the goofy nonsense. I accidentally posted a video on the channel without making it private or unlisted, so it was for one of my like nerd leagues that I'm in, and I posted it live to the public, and now I'm just gonna leave it up there. All right, back to work. Have a good shift. Yeah, I've missed going live. I got really disheartened. When my editing software like went down, like when the TikTok ban and the CapCut ban really it didn't really impact me. Like, I'm not a professional creator, but those were the tools that I had practiced learning. So not having access to them for even a brief minute was enough for me to just lose any kind of creative motivation I had. It was like, well, I guess I don't need to make videos. So I finally got a new program sorted out, and I'm learning how to use it. And the Will It poem episode that I just posted is actually the first video that I've put together in the new software. So it's different, and I'm learning it, but it actually went pretty okay once I got rolling, which felt really good. But yeah, and the last live I did, I was doing the cringe poetry, which I've got another 100 or so to go. And I was going to do that tonight after work, but I ended up not sitting down at the computer for almost 2.5 hours after I got home. So I don't really want to start that project this late in the day, because I would like to finish the next 100 in a sitting, but I'm not sure if I can make that happen. Yeah, learning a new program is very overwhelming for me. It's like I'm not very good at editing anyway, and I've just spent like 10 months learning CapCut, and then it was just like gone. It's like, okay. And DaVinci Resolve is like a real editing software. It's very daunting. I guess, okay, CapCut's a real editing software as well. I actually really liked CapCut. It was very simple, but let's see. But right now I'm working on thumbnails and just poking around on Canva and trying to figure out some stuff for the channel. I'm thinking of starting a second channel for my not poetry stuff, like my side creative stuff that I want to do, because I want to start doing like gameplay and like recording and that kind of stuff, and like all of my nerd things. I want to post that stuff that I make, but I don't really want to mingle that content. Hey, Eric John. Good to see you, good to see you. I believe that I just saw your comment. I was just talking about your comment, I believe, on the Will It Poem episode. I believe that was you. Let's check. I'm pretty sure. It sure was. The Soylent Green kind of vibe. How's your night going? Hopefully well. But yeah, I have been very much enjoying getting into more of the nerd hobbies and like taking that time for myself to enjoy what I enjoy to do. And video creating and writing and like editing has become a hobby of mine, so I'd really like to find a way to combine those, but I don't want to mingle that kind of content all in one channel. I'm really fighting to get my poetry noticed. Like all of the followers or subscribers that came to the channel because of my sobriety check-ins, like I'm still trying to get the algorithm to sort me to the right people. And I understand like the content that I make is very niche, like it's not great. That's basically what YouTube says. Like, if you're not getting views, it's because your content's bad. Like, okay, I can understand that. And it takes practice, and I've been practicing, and I've been doing some time. I have some catching up to do. Things have been crazy, and I am on Ange time. Yeah. Fair enough. I know, the season is finally starting to pick up for me. I had the last several months of just a lot of idle time, and I'm finally getting things going again. Oh, let's see. My fan just kicked on for some reason in my computer. It looks like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's on in the background. My computer can hear it. But let's see, maybe I should pop up. I don't really have any writing projects that I want to open up right now. I was just planning on dinking around on Canva, but you can close this. Yeah, just chatting tonight. Hanging out, catching up with folks, going live. I've already like missed my yearly goal of streaming for 10 hours a week, so I'm trying to get back onto that. Maybe by the end of the year I'll be at the total I wanted to be at, but we'll see. I don't know how likely that is. I'm gonna have a very busy summer. I'm not gonna be able to do this very often this summer if projects go the way they're supposed to go. I'm glad you're still sober. Me too. That's awesome, Ange. Congratulations. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm on day 475 today. Coming up on 500. I think I'm gonna do a reflection video or some kind of at least talking about it. I'll post this in the Discord so everyone knows. See if anybody wants to come hang out. Pop that down. All right, let's move you over here. Whoops. Can I make you bigger? I can. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if I want you guys that big. No, that's awesome. Hopefully life has gotten a little bit less stressful, Ange. I've got my fingers crossed for you. I know when we were talking before, it wasn't looking like it was going to let up. Oh, been thinking about you. Let's see. I wonder what... I don't know what I would name another channel. I don't really want to name it BYG something else. But I know a lot of other YouTube channels, when they make their second channel, it's just their name again with like the number 2 after it. But I don't stream enough to make that really necessary, and I kind of just want some separation between my content. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Ange, if you're still here, I'm thinking about doing something with, I've got these writing dice that are, so each dice is color coded. So they're like all a bunch of different colors. And then each one, there's 4 dice that gives like character dimensions, time, place, theme, conflict, and which point of view. So you're supposed to roll all of these on the table, and then it gives you like the direction for a whole story. I was thinking about doing that and trying to make like short content out of it, or maybe a whole video about like writing a short story using the writing dice. I think that might be kind of fun. I haven't ever used these other than like to get through writer's block a couple of times, but I've never actually used them the way they're intended. Hey Jill, welcome. Thanks, sweetheart. It's been a roller coaster, but better. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Ange. I'm very glad to hear that. How's your night going, Jill? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't have anything crazy on the agenda. I'm just chatting, hanging out, talking, answering questions, catching up with people, seeing what everyone's up to. I was going to work on the Will It poem, the next episode Will It poem thumbnail, but I don't really want to do all the clicking and the typing because it's my D&D poetry. That sounds awesome. I actually am working on a short story written from the perspective of one of my characters who is a bard, and I'm writing the short story in first person from his perspective, and I want to do like an audiobook of that. I want to do a read through of that as a recording. But see, like that's something that I would want to put on the other channel. Like if I pull the trigger and make the second channel of like that's a fantasy voice work, like that would be really fun and really cool. I just don't know if that belongs on the brand that I'm trying to make this channel be about, because it doesn't really match. I should make the other video I posted private because it doesn't really belong here either. But hope everyone's having a great Monday night. Trying to. It's been a long day. We are supposed to get like 12 inches of snow in the next 48 hours, so crossing my fingers that doesn't happen. So glad you're all coming back to the live streams. I miss you guys. I miss you guys too. It's good to see everybody. Let's see. Oh, that's something I can do while I'm killing time here. I can knock out the next Ko-Fi post. I mean, everybody's here with me already, so it's not like you won't hear it, but... Second channel sounds awesome. I've been trying to come up with a name. I think like Northern Nerddom would be really fun, or something like that I could play into a little bit. Rain? I don't want rain. I would rather have snow. Like we have so much snow still. It's not gone yet. But yeah, something like the Northern Nerddom, like some kind of a play on that, and then just have it be like a compilation channel of all of my game, hobby, D&D, like voice, anything that I want to do that's in that vein. I think it would be a cool like place to go. And I want to practice my character voices. Like I do a lot of DMing and I try to do a bunch of different voices, and I've got a few of them that I've got down pretty well. but they always end up like, if I do them for long enough, my throat ends up just giving me hell the next day. Let me move me over to here. Okay, there. Now it's like I'm making eye contact with you guys. That's cool. Hopefully your rain lets up. I know that that's not a good springtime weather at all. It's very common, but not very good. Yuck. Missed you guys terribly. Hope all is well. It is for me. It is on my end anyway. I'm trying. Trying to stay happy, stay positive. I've been doing the fitness thing. I've been doing the calorie counting. I'm trying to get into shape. I'm down like 6 pounds in the last month. So slow, consistent, but visible, noticeable. And I'm on track. I've got a goal for my birthday. So like the end of July, I'm trying to get down to 175. That's going to be, that'll be cool. I haven't weighed under 200 pounds since I was 18. So it's like 14 years at this point. I haven't weighed less than 200 pounds. And I'm not that tall, so I need to be less than 200 pounds. Let's see. I bet my keyboard is probably loud as hell right now, so I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna watch my meter and see what happens. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit too loud. I love the backdrop. You're looking great. Thank you. I had to change it up. I'm using... I'm not using StreamYard anymore, so that's why there's not music right now. I haven't done a whole lot of back-end work to get music into the stream. So I'm using OBS and just taking it slow, trying to enjoy it and not getting too overwhelmed or pressured with how it looks, because it's going to look better as time goes on. You're definitely looking happier these days. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Jill. I'm trying. Trying to get back into the projects and remember why I started doing them. Trying to maintain that good mood. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you've seen on the channel yet, Jill, but the episode Will It Poem is up, the new one. I ended up using Breeze prompt for Clorox wipes. It was a ton of fun. It was actually very slow going until I accepted the nature of the poem that I was going to make, and then it was like kind of eerie. I don't think Ange has seen the haircut. No. Let's see if I can take this off, and I don't actually think I need this on. This is just for me to make sure that I don't yell too loud, but yeah, I don't have any long hair anymore. And I've actually been wearing a hat all day, so it's like gnarly right now. Very short. Not much to it. Ugh, terrible. Put this back on. I did. It was an interesting piece. Oh, I'm sorry for that back feed. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. A little bit daunting. It was my first video putting it together with the new software that I'm using, so I'm still learning the actual like editing magic or like the tricks to make things pop on and off screen and with animations, but I was pretty happy with how it came out. As always, there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. I could have shot a little bit more footage and like done a lot more cuts, but I think it came out pretty okay as far as the video compilation. The poem, yeah, if it's a poem. I don't know. Did you think it was a poem, Joe? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so my keyboard's too loud, so I'm not going to type in Ko-Fi, so I'm going to close that. We'll just pull chat up on screen. Actually, can I... Is that a thing I can do? One sec, I'm going to try something. Properties. Okay, so that's not, I don't want that. Sorry, I'm trying to learn this real time. Nope, okay, so I cannot. Fair enough. I was trying to pull chat up on screen and make it big, but that's okay. You guys can already see chat because you're on YouTube. I'm just not on YouTube. I'm on the backend client, so that's fine. Yes, it poem. I appreciate it. Nice hair. Thanks, Ange. Yeah, it's already, I'm ready for another haircut already. It's getting shaggy around my ears now. But it's like the first time I've shaved the length off the top in like 2.5 years, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, because I think it was 2022. Hey, Bird, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's going good. We're just hanging out, talking, getting caught up. I was going to be poking around on Canva, but I don't really feel like doing that anymore. I just kind of want to sit and talk and catch up. I know, riveting entertainment, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm curious. Which thumbnail did you guys see on the Will It poem? I'm using A/B testing, so I'm not sure which one people are seeing. It hasn't been out long enough for the algorithm to tell me which one people are clicking. But I'm just curious what it looked like. Did it have my face or did it not have my face? How's your night going, Bird? Good to see you, good to see you. I am not that near. It's down, I don't actually know exactly where that one's at. It's southeast, south central. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Sheep got me this. It is it's very cool. I actually used to play with this card quite a bit, and Sheep did not know that. So when it was hanging on the hook when I came in the house, I just started like yelling the name of this magic card in a very humorous tone. Caught everybody by surprise. Yee, it's going good. Formatting some commission work. Ooh, that sounds fun. Well, formatting, that doesn't sound fun, but commission work, that sounds fun. That's a good time for me. Hey, Bird, thank you for the layup. In case you didn't know, I do commission poems now. I'm open to it. I have yet to have a customer, but I've opened up commission writing on my Ko-Fi page. If you want a poem that is made just for you, only for you, for a gift or a loved one or something like that, that's something that I'm open to doing. It's over on Ko-Fi. If you follow me over there, you can check it out. And if you are a supporter on Ko-Fi, you get a discount on it. So it's like pretty good deal. You guys are awesome. Have I told you that? I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna pop it around anywhere. If you want to share it with me, that would be awesome. I will not show it on stream if that's what we're worried about. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea too. I'm not familiar with Ko-Fi. I'll have to check it out. So, 1 second. I can actually bring it into chat. This should work. So Ko-Fi is where I post all of my like written work. It's where I post like it's more of my blog post, and so I fell off of there a little bit, but it's like a Patreon. If you've heard of Patreon before, you don't have to pay anything to follow me, but some of the stuff I post is locked behind a membership wall of like If you are one of that tier of supporters, you get access to a couple extra perks. You get a Discord name, you get a title in the Discord, you get access to your own channels in the Discord, and you also get a couple of like unique poems every month. Which actually I need to finish or post. It's the last day of March. I need to post the second poem for those guys today. But it's also where I open up for commissions and like my shop when I open up merch that'll be happening over on Ko-Fi. It's just another platform to support me on if you'd like to, or just follow along. I've been trying to be a lot more casual about it, but also taking it somewhat seriously. I burned myself out on it right after New Year's. I ended up going like, I'm gonna post every day, and I was just posting to post, and I wasn't giving my post any like real substance. So I'm trying to balance like one blog post a week and then a poem a week with a couple of extra like bigger poems for the quill bearers and quill sharpeners and stuff. The prompt for this month was camaraderie. But it can also bleed into April. Like I'm gonna have a very busy April, so I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do a collab piece in April. I'm gonna be working 12-hour days for the last 2 weeks of April, and I'm gonna be down in Anchorage for that. So I only really get 2 weeks of April, and the rest of my time is gonna be spent sleeping unless I'm at work. So I'm gonna be trying to prep a bunch of content for April to try to make sure that I'm still active and online and present, but I'm not trying to burn myself out on it, and that's just going to be the best I can do. But I probably won't take on a collab piece in April. If I do, I feel like I wouldn't be doing it justice, because I'd probably rush to get it done in like the first 2 weeks and not give it my real attention. But yeah, camaraderie was our prompt this month. John has a lot of coals in the fire. Lots of projects going. Yeah, I've got ADHD. I need lots of projects. It's the way my brain works. Undiagnosed. If you're a medical professional and watching this, I have never been diagnosed, but I have a few symptoms. I just may be asking to purchase a few. That would be awesome, Jill. I would love to work with you on that. And supporters, if you're a supporter on Ko-Fi, then there's a little bit of a discount code associated with that. I think the code is still live. I think I can pop in and see that. And I think it's unique to Discord members. But discounts. There it is. Oh yeah, okay. So I still have there's a discount code on there for Discord members, so you would be eligible for that, being one of my original members of the Discord. I'm also very busy March, April. Well, we're into March right now, Bird. Let's have March and April be one prompt, and then we make a new one in May. Perfect. Works for me. Yeah, I have a lot of projects going on, but I like it that way. It lets me feel some sense of accomplishment, and when I get bored with one project, I can go work on another one, and that's kind of fun. I actually really, really enjoy commission and like prompts from other people, because it almost feels like a subconscious deadline. It's like, oh, I have to do this right now, like, and it's fun for me to do that kind of work. That's why I enjoy that so much. But there's on the other page, there's a way to message me on there and like coordinate with that, or you can email me too and work with me that way too. I appreciate you, Jill. Stuff has been crazy. Bird guide is done. Now it's time for the travel guide. That's awesome. Love them too. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, because you're working on a travel guide for Alaska, right, Bird? I was sharing your bird sticker with family just last week. That's awesome. I just got my envelope for the sticker club too. I think this might be last month's. Yeah, this is last month's. I've already opened that one. Bird, do you care if I showcase some of your stickers? If I hold them up in front of the camera? Ange says, it's April here. You're in the future, Ange. Ooh, this is some ASMR sounds. Let's see how this sounds. Going to be called Painting the Parks. That's awesome. So maybe... So this is not sponsored. This is just something that I am a part of and I think is very cool. But Bird is also on Ko-Fi and has a sticker club, and I'm a part of it. So every month I get a cool card. This is it's a card. This is an awesome drawing, Bird. I really like this. And then inside that card, we have some really cool stickers. So let's go one at a time. This is the special one for this month. It is a magic owl, a wizard owl, you might say. Not an not an ad, sponsored, not an ad. But yeah, it's like a D&D themed bird sticker club. Very cool. I don't know if it's necessarily D&D themed, but the last few stickers have been like RPG style, and they're really awesome. I like them a lot. And then there's this cool... Oh, that's cool. The green screen with the dragon makes it look almost see-through. That's so cool. You should get some green screen ink, Bird, because this looks awesome. Very cool. And then there's a little running chicken. Look at that. He's got little boots. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That was last month's, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was February's. I think my March ones are sitting out on the table. Now that's an idea. I think that'd be really cool, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a name for the Alaskan Haikus book, too. I only have like 33, 34 haikus done for it, and I want to get to 100 and something. I just haven't been working on it. Yeah, this month's is actually sitting on my table. I just haven't opened it yet. I saw the envelope when I walked in, now that I'm thinking about it. But I didn't open it. I don't know what to stick them on, and I don't want to put them on the wrong thing, so they've just been living in the cards until I can come up with the perfect thing to stick them on. I think I'm going to start using the back of my big editing monitor. I'm going to use that because it shows up in some of the shots that I film of me sitting at the computer. And it says, love it. Absolutely. Very cool. But yeah, what else is new, everybody? Like, I've been kind of busy. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been trying to enjoy my recreational time. I've been trying to find my hobbies enjoyable and having a fair amount of success. I've been pretty inspired with creativity and like gaming, writing. I'm starting to do it again, and it feels really, really cool. So what have you been up to? What's new? I put stickers in my sketchbooks because I will never throw those away. That's a good idea, actually. I am not very good at hanging on to notebooks. I end up putting them in my bag or my backpack or on the floor or under a desk, and that's where they live. Yeah, I really became a much better poetry holder on tour when I started writing my poems on my computer. There's probably a lot of notebooks in the ether that have some of my angsty teenage writing in there, which is probably a good thing. It belongs in the ether. The aether? The aether. Aether? Depends on which continent you're on, I guess. My ignorance is showing. Oh, sorry for the loud chair. This chair's very loud. I just saw a button on my audio deck that says robot. What does this do? Sorry, I'm going to push this. What does this do? Does this do anything? I can't tell what it's doing. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it then. Oh, it just like turns on and stays on. Let me turn that back off. I don't know what it did. There's a few buttons I don't know what they do. I know what mute does, and I know what this one does, because this is a really cool button. That's something I should play around with. But yeah, I don't know. Trying to come up with a name for a different channel for like my hobby voice recordings and my fantasy stuff and my nerd stuff. Northern Nerddom, the Northern Nerd. John plays games, but I'm not going to be a gaming channel, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I did a post-game report for one of my Blood Bowl games that I just played, and I recorded it from the perspective of a sports announcer. That video is on this channel because I accidentally posted it public, and I just haven't made it private yet. But stuff like that, like little goofy things like that, would be most of what's on there, I imagine. And I wouldn't really care if anyone ever watched it, but me and Frank broke up and I moved in with my sister and her family. We are still friends, but the stress became too hard on us. I'm sorry, Ange. That's gotta be hard. That was a lot of up and down. I see what you mean about roller coastering now. I'm glad that there's at least a friendship there still. You guys went through quite a bit together in a very short amount of time. That's sad to be a hard decision. God, I hope he's okay. I still have my fur dragons. That's good. The famous ones. You can't eat that, Jon Snow. Spit it out, Jon Snow. Watch me get copyright stricken for Game of Thrones now. That would honestly be so funny. The publicity I deserve. Let's see. Haven't seen Solus around. I haven't seen him in the Discord either. Hope he's doing okay. What is this? What is going on Discord where everyone's name is just a letter with a bunch of dots? Oh, okay. Streamer mode is enabled. Interesting. Okay. That's, I guess so when you're streaming, you don't give away information. You don't give away people's like usernames and stuff. That makes sense. Oh, and that's tough. Not happy to hear that. Hang tough. Life will move forward for the best. Sorry to hear that. Hang in there. And you have the fur babies to help comfort. That's an OBS thing, so you don't accidentally dox people. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I figured it was something along that line. I think, yeah. I must have had OBS open and didn't realize it earlier because I wasn't streaming, but I had Discord open at the same time, and I saw that yours and Garethos were just letters and a bunch of dots. I was like, what the hell is going on? Am I missing a meme? You're welcome, Ange. I'm happy that we're here to talk about it. Seabird, I'm glad that you're so smart. Thank you for knowing OBS stuff, because I don't. I don't. I used to, but even then, the last time I streamed, when I was streaming on Twitch all the time, I used Streamlabs OBS, which is a garbage ass program. Hashtag true. And they hid everything behind a paywall that I wasn't in a position to pay for, so I had like the basic glitchy frame dropping nasty program. You guys are the best. No, you. That's you, Ange. Well, I can say that. You guys, everyone in chat right now. I'm just here trying my best to be my best. Always here if you have questions. I appreciate you, Bird. I'm stubborn, so I won't ask unless I really can't figure it out, but I will try. I did finally figure out DaVinci. The last video I posted, I used DaVinci Resolve, and that was, that's a pretty rewarding experience. That program is intense. That program does a lot. Does a lot of stuff. But I liked the way the video came out. Oh, Bird, I have a question. Actually, I have a question for you. What is a flavor of bagel and what you deserve? Yeah, something like that. I was like nerd of the North. I could, yeah, okay, I could make a play on Jon Snow. That's good. I was thinking Northern Nerd or Northern Nerddom, like nerd but kingdom, but nerd of the North. That's good too. I'd have to look at that. That could be fun. Hey, you got it. Good job. It's everything. That's a Laffy Taffy joke for you. I saw that today and it made me laugh really hard. What is something you deserve and a flavor of bagel? It's everything. You deserve everything, Bird. It only gets easier from here now that you know where the buttons are. I know where the buttons are, huh? That's pretty big. Nerd of the North is pretty good. Yeah, and I could probably do a really cool avatar for Nerd of the North. Okay, let's see if that channel's available, actually. I'll do that right now. That seems cool as hell. Oh, nope. Nerd of the North is already a channel. He is a, what looks like Finnish? Oop, nope, turn that off. Please stop. I present to you Luke King started his YouTube unboxings, ASMR, keto recipes, game stream. Okay, interesting. So it's same concept. It's a variety channel, but just with a different. That name is already taken, unfortunately. Man. My favorite bagel, yeah. Everything bagels are pretty strong. I actually think my favorite bagel is... What is my favorite bagel? Probably onion, which is like not a strong answer for if you ask normal people, but I do think that... Hey, Bree! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I will be right back. I think onion bagel with chive cream cheese is like... Bis is like the best. Bree, your video, your Clorox wipes on the channel. I did it. I made it. And I think it made a pretty cool poem, but that's just my opinion. But thank you for that. That was awesome. I tried to do that in the comments, but I didn't want to like get all overloady. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good evening or midday. I don't remember what time zone you're in. What are we talking about? Catch me up. We are just chatting right now. We are just hanging out, BSing. I was talking about my favorite bagel unsolicited. I made a dad joke where everything bagel was the punchline, and now I've Alaskan nerddom. That'd be a good one. Nerddom of the North. Yeah. That I don't want to be too close to a channel that exists. It's like having there already be a channel that is Nerd of the North. Like, that sucks, because that's a really cool name. I like that a lot. Nerddom of the North I might be able to get a little internet beef. You stole my idea. Like, yeah, okay, you're not wrong, but your idea is my idea too. I didn't even know you existed. I had to look you up. I'm in Eastern time zone. Okay, so it's like 11. Okay, a little after 11 o'clock. Well, I appreciate you checking in. Alaskan Nerddom sounds great. Alaskan Nerddom. Let's check that one. Let's see if that one's available. Nope, there's Alaskan Nerd. How old is this channel? 3 years. This channel was created April 2021. And the last video was posted 3 years ago. So seems like a dead channel. At least for right now. Nathan Larson, saw you were live and wanted to say hey quick, and then I hope you're taking care of yourself. All the best. I appreciate it, Nathan. Thank you. I'm doing my best to be my best. I'm still here and still sober, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job taking care of myself. I'm trying to be in a better mood, or a good mood, as a recent time has been, but I appreciate you checking in, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. What are we talking all these nifty names for? So I am debating, I've decided I'm gonna start a second channel where I post my like non-poetry content. I accidentally uploaded a video to the channel last night that was supposed to be private for my Blood Bowl group that I'm in, that I actually posted as public. So I posted one of my nerd videos for the public to see, and it made me realize that I don't really want to intermingle these ideas together, but I do want to post that content in the public eye. And I think that I'm either going to rebrand. I already have another channel that is for magic content. Like, I wanted to make a magic channel, and I've branded it that way with like a proper name. So I'm thinking about making a third one for my nerd stuff, my fantasy voiceovers. I want to do voiceover work, like audio work for my D&D characters, like write short stories and then read them in the character's voice. I want to do like gameplay stuff. I want to do tabletop painting videos. Like I want to record that stuff, and I want to post it. And I don't want to do that on this channel, but I still want to make that stuff, and I want to enjoy the part of my hobbies that has become like over the last year and a half of like learning video editing and like that stuff, like learning DaVinci Resolve. I want to get further into that, and I want to kind of expand on that with what I'm doing. So trying to come up with another name for a different channel that I can kind of embody as a variety channel. I'm in Newfoundland Standard and it's 12:39. Man, you're in the future, Ange. Yeah, you need a variety channel. That sounds fun. I think it sounds fun too. And I know that every piece of advice I've seen says variety channels are bad, but Nerdy Northerner, okay. Nerdy Northerner's good. Alaskan Nerddom. Yeah, there's got to be something there. The Nerdy Northerner. The cool thing about being on YouTube is I have the platform literally available to me, so I can just check to see what's out there, what's available. Okay, we're picking good names because they're already channels. Nerdy Northerner is already a channel. Man. It's like a good channel too. It's very Norse themed. It's like embracing the Viking theme of Northerner. Interesting, okay. Oh, I knew what you meant. Okay, that sounds like something I would watch for sure. So when you figure out the channel name for sure, let me know. Absolutely, Bree. I'll probably make a small post about it on the community page of BYG Poetry, because I really want to, I want to keep the poetry channel poetry and probably talk about some sobriety stuff along the way. I'm on day 475. I think I'm gonna do a 500 days of sobriety like video, like talk. If you have any questions, I'm gonna put a community post up on the channel page for questions for that video. I'll probably post it a couple of times leading up to it, so in the next 3 weeks, and I'm gonna work on that video and record it. I won't do it as a stream. I'm probably gonna record it and then post it as a long form video. So depending on how many questions we get will determine how long the video goes, but I'm gonna do a little write-up about like where I'm at, like mentally, where I'm at physically, and just kind of go back to the original name you had in mind. Did you check to see if it's available? Oh, I haven't actually checked that. Oh man, what was it? Northern Nerddom? So there's just the Northern Nerd, north of the border. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my stream to see what my original name was, because now I've got Northern Nerddom, nerdy nerd in my mind. Uh-oh. Did I close chat? Oh no, I just moved you. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I hadn't checked any channel names before tonight, so I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and see what man. Come on, brain. Do the thing. Huh. I'm gonna grab a beverage. You guys want anything while I'm up? No? Okay. I'll check again when I get back, but I'll be right back. This chair is gonna be really loud, I'm sorry. I can't mute it unless I hold the button down, so 1 second. I'm just gonna turn my microphone down. Okay, I think I'm back. Let's move. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I guess you need to rewind and listen to your thoughts earlier. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the best parts of videography, like filming myself do things and being able to go back and rewatch and listen to myself talk about what I was thinking has been so helpful at various points of this journey. Part of my forte is coming up with logos. Oh, okay, very cool. Oh, this is the ASMR that everybody wanted. It's the protein shake up. All right, I won't do that. It's not that kind of channel. It's not that kind of channel. Oh, those are gross. Blech. Okay, so I know I've asked this a long time ago, but yeah, my brain no longer works. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Brie. Where about in Alaska are you? You're not near my spur. Oh, Mount Spur? No, I am not near Mount Spur. I actually don't know how far away I am. miles wise, but I can find out real quick. I am 282 miles north of Mount Spur. I'm in Fairbanks. I'm up in the middle of the state. How about BYG Nerd of the North? Okay, okay. Gotta love spell check. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're pretty far out of the danger zone. We might end up with some ash if the winds shift, if it does go, but a geology nerd. So you like rocks. Do you pick them up and put them in your pocket when you're out on walks? You that kind of geology nerd? Do you bring them home? Do you have a little shelf with a bunch of rocks? I'm not judging. I'm just curious if we have that in common. I'm not a geology nerd. I just like picking up rocks and bringing them home. What does that mean? I know what the internet says that means. I'm basically half penguin. I found this rock for you. BYG Nerd of the North. Okay. That could be good. I could tie BYG into it too. My original, so BYG Poetry is not my original channel name for the channel that I'm on right now. My original channel name that I started YouTube with, like, when did I start my channel? 2011? I think I was a senior in high school when I started this YouTube channel. Let's see. Yeah, April 21st, 2011 is when I made my channel. And my original channel name was The Posse because The Posse was already taken. And then I changed it to BYG MTG because I was making magic content. And I wasn't even making magic content. I was just uploading my magic streams from Twitch onto YouTube and hoping people would click on them. But, and then when I decided to do my sobriety stuff and my journey, I was going to use my channel to kind of rebrand myself, and I wanted to really lean into the poetry writing, so BYG Poetry happened to rhyme, and it was fitting because I was already BYG in a lot of other places, so I like that. BYG would be another good channel name, and it still has my brand name. I need to be careful with BYG as far as what places I use it online, because I know BYG Poetry is actually, there's a program in, I don't remember which East Coast city it is, but it's New Jersey or New York or something like that. That's like the, they might have changed their name now, but it used to be like Black Youth Guild Poetry. It was like a poetry program for that culture, and it was like, it came up in a Google search one time. I was like, oh shit, I should probably look at changing this if I need to, but it never became an issue. Says, I have so many rocks, it's ridiculous. Yes, me too. You want to see one that looks like a duck's head? I'll go get it right now. But you have to want to see it first. I'm not going to go get it if you don't want to see it. But I think I have rocks right here somewhere. I have a bunch of sobriety coins. Like, ooh, it's almost see-through. But this is my 365 day. Oh, you cannot see that through this bag. This bag is just the right green screen color. Yeah, let's play show and tell. Okay. Nope, you just see right through the coin. That's crazy. So it is a coin that has an Alaskan landscape, and on one side of it, it has 365 days, and then when you spin it over, it says 365 nights. That's my 1 year sobriety coin. And it says, if I'm in the future, does that mean when I go on live chat, I'm going back to the future? Absolutely. It's funny because, like, you're in the future, you're talking to me, I'm in the past, and I'm talking to you. So we're actually, like, talking through time. That's weird. That's like, blows my brain. B comes before N, so in search history, your channel would be found first when searching. And yes, it has your brand, as you have said. Okay, all right. B comes before N, so in search theory, yeah. And then my other nerd of the North could be, like, there's some SEO optimization that could happen there too. All right, I'm gonna go get this duck head rock. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn my microphone down again. Okay, I think I'm back. Let's turn me, there we go. Okay. I think I'm at the, oh, sorry, the chair is so loud. Okay, so, you ready? Quack. It's a duck head. Isn't it cool? The little dot doesn't go all the way through, but it's on this side. I don't know how. Maybe somebody's playing a cruel prank on me and it's just drawn on there, but I haven't been able to rub it off, and it's been on the windowsill for like years at this point. But yeah. Quack. It's a duck. I don't know. That makes me really, really happy. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I found it. I didn't find it. My dad found it, but my dad let me bring it home with me because it's a cool rock. But yeah, I found it. I didn't find it. My dad found it, but I've had it for a while. But there's a lot of gravel pits around where my dad lives, and there's a lot of little creeks and like riverbeds and stuff, so we go walk around those in the summertime and just look for cool rocks. It's a pretty good way to pass a afternoon in a pretty boring place to live. It makes me happy also. I love ridiculous rocks. Me too. He should name the rock Howard. Howard? Is there a duck named Howard that I should know? Oh man, I am dating myself here. Well, who is Howard the duck? Let me check. Let me prove how ignorant I am. Okay, I type in Howard. Howard the duck comes up as the 7th search thing in Google. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is some terrifying animation. What is this? And why is he holding lotion? Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta share this with everybody. Look at this thing. Ah, come back. Look at how terrifying this thing is. No, I've never seen this before. This is pure nightmare fuel. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. If I do a display share, you guys can see all this stuff. But I don't want to do that. Okay, turning this off, bringing back big. Boom. No, I have never seen that. I need to get this off my screen. That's terrifying. You should definitely watch the movie. It's one of my favorites. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Can I... There we go. What has happened? Oh no. Can I go back? Oh man. Sorry, I pushed control and scrolled my mouse wheel trying to zoom in on the duck picture, and it completely broke my desktop. Okay, there we go. I got everything back to what I wanted now. Big webcam. My mouse is moving very slow, and I don't like it. It's one of your favorites. It's one of your favorite movies. Okay, man. Now I probably should watch it. What's it about? Can you describe the movie to me in like a sentence? Just an FYI, all of my favorite movies are the really corny B movies, so it's up to you. So I actually have a very weak place in my heart for really, really bad like sci-fi horror movies. Not horror. Horror's not the right word. Specifically, like Lake Placid, like big animal or big monster, like eating people, but the animations are so terrible and the acting is just top tier cringe. I love those movies so much. Duck alien comes to Earth. Okay. So he's an alien. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, I have a notification. Hey, Ange, thank you for the follow on Ko-Fi. I appreciate you. Yeah, Anaconda is exactly. Anaconda is like top tier, the type of movie that I love to watch. I will watch like Lake Placid is probably one of my favorite ones. Like that whole, I think they made it into a fucking trilogy. It's so bad. Are there 3 of those things or is there more now? Okay, can I not be crazy zoomed in? They're still making you pay for that movie on Amazon. That is insane. That movie came out in 1999. Just let it go. Anaconda was good too. Perfect. Yeah, so there's a video game that I've been playing recently called The Isle. And it is a dinosaur survival MMO, like a horror survival game where you play as a dinosaur, and every other player that you see or every other dinosaur that you can run into in the game is another dinosaur. So I've been playing a Deinosuchus, which is a giant prehistoric crocodile, and it is so much fun. But the game is so unforgiving because it's a survival game. You get very little tutorial. You just get like dropped in the world as a baby, and you have to go find food, and like you have to not die. And every other dinosaur is another player, so we're all pretty intelligent. Like they know that you're a baby. You know that you can't eat them, so you have to like figure it out. But when it gets nighttime in that game, it gets really dark. And there's other crocodiles in the water, so you'll just be like, I've just been swimming around and been like, oh god, what was that? It's terrifying. Jill says, good night all. I need to head to Dreamland. 6 a.m. comes quick. Good night. Thanks for the great conversation. Have a good night, Jill. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And I probably won't be live tomorrow, but I am going to be working on the next Will It Palm episode, and I'm going to try and stream again on, I think, Thursday or Friday. Not Friday, Thursday. So I should be live again on Thursday. Let's see. Here's the question. How do you feel about Sharknado or Cocaine Bear? So I will give you a spoiler. I have never seen either of those movies. Not one. Even having the fondness in my heart for that style of movie, I have never wanted to pay money to go see yep, Sharknado. Cocaine Bear was in theaters, and I did make a request to go see that movie once, and it was shot down without a whole lot of deposition. It's like, hey, do you want to go see this? No. Okay, fair enough. And I didn't push it because yeah, I have never seen them. I would like to, but I'm not going to go out of my way to watch them. Oh man, this game sounds right up my alley. It has been a lot of fun. It's been more fun than I really thought about having on the game. There's another YouTube creator called, the channel name is Yellowtones. He does a really cool narration style of gameplay that I fell in love with. It actually is the reason I downloaded the game. And it's been a lot of fun. It's very unrewarding if you die. So it's a permadeath. So when you die in the game, you're dead. That dinosaur is done. You have to restart from a hatchling. You don't get to save anything. You can log out and like it saves it from like log in to log in. But if you die, you're done. That dinosaur is dead. You don't get to play it anymore. You go back to a different dinosaur as a baby. So it's unforgiving, to say the least, but it is a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I'm happy you guys could make it. It was good to talk and good to catch up. He says, what? Okay, you need to see them. They're so stupid yet amazing at the same time. I think Cocaine Bear is based on a real story, if I remember correctly, right? And then they're making I don't know if they're making another movie, but there's Cocaine Shark that's like based on a real story. I don't know if that's a movie or if that's just an article that I was reading, but like Cocaine Shark is a real thing. I'm not sure how like real that is, but it is, but it was nothing like the movie. Okay, yeah, I figured it wouldn't be anything like the movie. Because the bear just starts killing everyone, if I remember correctly, from the little spoiler that I saw. Or not spoiler, commercial, that's what they're called. When it's a real movie, it's called commercial. See, I know stuff. Not good stuff, but I know stuff. Here, I've got Google open. Let me see if I'm just blowing steam here. Yeah, Cocaine Shark is a movie that came out in 2023. It looks like it's the exact same concept as Cocaine Bear. It has a 1.8 out of 10 on IMDb, but a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. So even on Rotten Tomatoes, not the best movie. Still, it's probably right in the alley of things that we would like to watch. It's on Tubi, apparently. Oh, ouch. That was my chair, not my back, just in case you're all worried about me. Oh, ouch. Yeah, those low ratings mean it's something I need to watch. Let's go. Loan Shark gives you money to go to the Cocaine Shark. You know, there's a reason he's got to get all that money back. Cocaine Shark is the one the loan shark sends after you if you don't pay him back. Okay, so I've been fidgeting with this protein shake. Don't do this to them because it's a lot harder to drink out of. It looks like it would be easier, but it just like gets stuck and then all of a sudden like cascades out. Sorry. Mostly for the noise. I know that this microphone is very loud and I'm like slurping, so I'm sorry ahead of time. Okay, that's done. Gotta clean out my baleen. No, it's good to catch up with you guys. I appreciate these kind of nights. I always worry about doing these kinds of streams because I don't want to gotcha people. I mean, like, oh, we're here to do poetry prompts, and then I just want to hang out and talk. So I'm never sure how these are going to go over, and I need to get over that because every time I've had a just chatting stream, like everyone seems to have a good time, and we do a lot of catching up and like just chatting, which is exactly the concept. It's what I want. So I should be a little less nervous about this stuff. But it's hard, man. It's very hard. It feels like I've been live for a lot longer than 1 hour. I know that. Oh man, why is my mouse moving so damn slow? What did I do? Let's see. Mouse settings. Mouse pointer speed. Please turn up. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I don't know how I turned that down, but it was down to like 2. I usually rock like 15 or 20. I love these streams. You sound like you're overthinking things. Welcome to my entire world. Yeah, I live in this world, Bree. I have a lot of things happening up here all the time, including not very good thoughts a lot of the time. But we're not focusing on those. That's why I like to be doing so many things. If I'm too busy to think about the bad stuff, then I just do the other stuff. I've got a lot of other stuff to do. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm happy that you caught me again tonight too, Ange. You were here right when I went live. Like the minute I found the chat box and got it open, you were already here. So that's awesome. Very cool. Absolutely. A fellow overthinker. I'm going to steal that and use fellow overthinker as a prompt. That's happening. You can't stop me. What? No, stop it. Cancel? The hell? What is that? Oh, I never saved the Will It poem. Okay, let's save that. Will It poem Clorox. Do. I never saved it when I shut down. My computer just automatically recovered it on Word. Let's close that. Okay. Now can I reopen? Make it blank. Open OBS. Go here. Do display capture. Open. Nope, not display capture. That's the wrong one. Window capture. This is the one. What have I done? Sorry, this is trying to make sure that it stays. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's not too terrible. It should be in frame for everybody. Oh no, that was actually awesome. I hope that you liked that video. I'm really looking forward to what you think. Man, okay, come on. Is the bottom of my screen... Okay, I understand. There we go. Okay, sorry, I had to resize myself. And let me resize me. Get me off the page. There we go. Hey, look, I'm like the little paperclip from Microsoft PowerPoint. You can do it. Okay, so now this should be set up where you guys see a Word document that I can click on and you see my mouse cursor and all that happy stuff, right? Whoops. You come with me over here. You go over here. And you should be able to see. Yep, okay. So you see my mouse cursor. Let's make this 26. Pretty good. I'm gonna turn my microphone down just a touch, just so the keyboard doesn't clicky clack ruin everybody's eardrums. But so I'm just a little bit quieter. Can everybody still hear me okay? Let me know if I'm too quiet. I can turn myself back up, but I just didn't want my keyboard to give people a headache here. I'm not gonna bother timing myself for this one because I don't want to. I missed that paperclip. When I was younger, I would always type cuss words at it to see what it would say. Yeah, I was an interesting child. Okay, that's good. You can hear me. I mean, I think we all did that, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Like that, I mean, 4th grade, you don't have anything else to do. Like you send your friends emails with cuss words in them, you get flagged by the principal, or you cuss at the paperclip and you don't get flagged. It's fine. Everybody did that, right? That was perfectly normal. Everybody did that, right? Okay, glad we have an understanding. Oh man, I've been writing a poem about using camaraderie as a prompt for our collaboration piece. So the fellow overthinker immediately makes me think of camaraderie. Wee. Oh nice, I can park this thing right here and it doesn't show up. Okay, so I have a harder time starting poems on the keyboard versus a pen and paper, which is kind of annoying. It doesn't really make sense. It should be the same, but I always overthink, which is okay. I understand. It's funny. It's funny for this one. I always overthink starting things on a keyboard because when you backspace, you can't see what you have already written, but like with a pen, you can just like put a line through it and you can still kind of see what you were thinking or where your brain was at, where with like on a keyboard, you backspace and it's gone. You don't have any reference for like where your brain was at or like what idea you were working with. And I don't like making another line and restarting because that just gets messy. That's not the way my brain works. But I don't know. See, I can totally understand that if you're anything like me, once it's deleted, it disappears from my mind too. Oh yeah, object permanence is a real thing. Once I don't see you, you're not real. Man, I can't see you, you don't exist. All right, let's make this one small. Let's get that one small again, and then just go to the next one. Make it big again so you guys can see what I'm writing. Do-do-do-do-do-do. that one small. Oop, nope, not 21. 12. Shrink that one, go to the next one. Sorry, I want to try to keep it on screen so you guys can see it. I can't, oh, I can, but I'm not going to, I guess, because it's going to change everything, how it all looks. Okay, so let me make this one small too. Pop a gap in there, and let's do a read back real quick. If you're still here, I don't know if anybody's still popped in. I moved. Okay, somebody's still here. Sorry, the keyboard probably chased everybody away. I should have known about that. But let's make me big. Bam. Just so we know that we wrote it in real time. I'll put you guys over here. Make this big. Nope, make this big, I said. Okay, so we have a show for one. Hey, Bree, you're still here. That's good. You get your own private poetry show. Oh, excuse me. Fellow overthinker. I don't know why, but that phrase like hit me as a prompt I wanted to write about. So, how many words have gone unsaid for fear of being too much, too little? Will we carry these phrases until we are dead? Will their weight break us? Have we grown brittle? Fragile would be a better word, exposed to the elements of reality, easy to spot amongst any herd. Am I alone, feeling like they're hunting me? I never knew others like me existed. Will you ever understand how close to the brink my daydreams, my footsteps drifted? It's a blessing and a curse to overthink. I like that one. I really like how that came out. Hell yeah, actually. I like that one a lot, Bree. Thank you. I know it wasn't a prompt, it wasn't intention, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna save that one. Save as. Fellow overthinker, not thinkler. What the hell is an overthinkler? This PC. Unsorted poems. Hello. What the fuck? Where's my folder? Browse. There we go. Bam, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I wish that I could sit down and do that 200 times in an evening and just pump out a book, because that was awesome. I really liked that. I liked how that came out. I liked the imagery. I liked a lot about it. But I wish that I could. I don't wish that I could. I need to start doing a little bit longer poetry so I can make more long form video content or like spoken word, because I feel like my spoken word poems that are that length are just a little bit too short to make like full-blown poems. They end up being like a minute long, and I don't want to publish like a thumbnail that's like, hey, this is a poem, and then I spend a minute and a half talking about it for a 40-second poem. I just feel like that's not very engaging or enticing, but maybe that's what I need to do. I'm not sure. Just because it wasn't an intentional prompt, it was perfect. I'm glad you picked it out because I would have never thought of giving that as a prompt. I appreciate those kind words. Thank you very much. But I think that's probably going to be it for me tonight, Bree. I hope that you have a good rest of your evening, and I might try to work on a little bit longer piece and put a poem out on the channel sometime in the next couple of days. I've got to work on the Will It poem series, still digging into the second channel idea. I've got some more stuff to do tonight, so I could leave the camera on, but I know it's late, so I don't want to keep you. I like short poems, but I may be in the minority. I don't know. I feel like you can do a lot of impacting. Like you can be very impactful with a short poem. Absolutely. But it's hard to get that kind of viewership on the YouTube platform, at least from what I've discovered or what my data has shown me. I might be wrong. I mean, I might just be making the video badly. I'm willing to accept that as an option. So I'm not sure which one it is, but maybe I'll put that one on and see how that one goes over, because I really liked that poem. I can do that video very quickly. Yeah, I should be live again Thursday is my plan. Wednesday's busy and tomorrow night I'm busy, but Thursday I'm going to try to pop on for a couple of hours, probably a little earlier in the day. I get off work like 8 p.m. EST, and I go to the gym at 11 p.m. EST. So I should be live for at least a couple of hours in that time slot. I'm going to try. Maybe only an hour and a half. I'm not sure. But yeah, I should be live again Thursday. So I hope to see you then. And I hope that you have a good time between here and now. I'm looking forward to what you think of the Clorox poem too. So I'll be watching the comments. All right.